Welcome to Sintra. I have just been recording for about 3 minutes and I wasn't recording. But yeah, essentially I'm living here for a few weeks with my friend and it's been 3 days and I haven't unpacked my bags. So that's what I'm gonna do now, and I'm just gonna show you a bit of the process because this is kind of crazy. Sintra is beautiful and I'm literally looking out the window now to at least 10 people staring at me. Just pretty crazy but kind of fun. So I'm gonna show you a bit of that. So, I'm doing this voiceover about 3 weeks after this, and it has felt like a year. So I can't really remember what was going on in my brain right here, but I just had free time, so unpacking my bags was pretty chill. Yeah, that is the view out of my window, and there are always tourists looking at us. It's actually kind of scary. And we have the most beautiful view out of our kitchen. So this was the clothes part. Obviously not my favorite, but I kind of enjoyed everything while I was there. We have 2 more days at the house and I kind of miss it already. Yeah, I definitely brought too many clothes. I didn't use half of them. The first few days at the house really were something else, because before we went, I was thinking of everything that could go wrong because I was at a moment in my life where I was already feeling too overwhelmed and I was spiraling a little too much, but it felt like as soon as we stepped in that house, all my problems were gone. And it was so weird because objectively, it was only gonna give me more problems to think about, stuff to do, responsibilities, time wasted, but it didn't. I thought that public transports were gonna be rough because they were so much longer and it was gonna waste 3 hours of my day, but that was kind of fine. And showering at the gym every day felt like a nightmare, but then I kind of didn't mind it. And walking around with a giant bag from the gym all day, my back, it did hurt, but I didn't mind it either. And having to cook every day, having to wash the dishes, having to prepare everything beforehand because I know I wake up before my friend. I thought everything was gonna suck, but it was just part of the routine. And that's not so heavy when that's a life you want to be living. That's a moment you want to be in. So that really surprised me. And of course, doing yoga after 2 or 3 months of not doing it always helps. And this man was taking a picture of me while I was filming him, and then he winked and I waved, and it was a very nice moment. Yeah, this is the street behind our house every single day. It's so weird living in a place packed with tourists all the time, because, well, I'm from Lisbon, I have that experience, but I don't live in a touristy area, so it was kind of weird, but I kind of liked it because it felt like I was a tourist as well. So I was just enjoying the view, enjoying the new places, and it had a great energy. Like everyone was so excited to be there, and everything felt so beautiful. So I think that helped as well. Also, something I learned to appreciate was my train trips. Because I thought I was gonna hate it, but they were actually quite nice. But it was the little things. I think it's a whole new experience living by yourself, and it's the routines you create that you weren't used to that give you more peace of mind, give you something to do when you think that you can't because you're so busy. But sometimes you just have to wash the dishes, and that's all you have to do. And I really was needing that at the time. We had some sunny days, some rainy days. And here I finally had the experience of studying. I was actually working on a project here, and I know that sounds quite normal. Not for me. I have never worked a day in my life. Not really, but I procrastinate a lot, and I've never done anything because I wanted to, and that's what I was doing here. I don't know what inspired me, but I just worked pretty much the whole day, and yeah, that was a new concept for me. I was quite proud of myself. And of course, I started wondering if it was all part of the pack. If as soon as I got home again, I was gonna start procrastinating again. Because I think sometimes we leave versions of ourselves attached somewhere, and we think they're out to get us. We are always kind of wondering, when am I going to arrive at this place? And when am I gonna ruin everything that I built here? I'm still a little scared that if I come back home, I'm not gonna work again, but I also think that's kind of silly. Yummy food! Yes, I became a chef. Another yoga, I swear to God. I haven't done yoga like that since summer. And the tarot readings have been feeling so good. Like, again, like summer. And, you know, I feel that it's always different when you're more connected to what, I don't know, but you feel that everything makes so much more sense when you're actually connected. And that's what I felt a lot of the time there. So I got some of the best readings I have gotten in a year. I think there's only so much growing you can do in a short time. But I think everything I had to learn from Sintra, I learned. And one day I was feeling whimsical, so I walked around in Sintra, which of course is so freaking beautiful. And I had a great time. It was so green, it was so calm. I was really needing that. Because I think that happens for everyone, but you get to the middle of the semester and things just pile up, things spiral out of control, you lose yourself in the middle of it. And this brought me back. Warning, cute little bird appearing. Oh, there he is. Those little guys were actually so close to me, I wanted to cry. They were not threatened at all, they were literally next to my head, just chilling. So I fell in love with my routine. Pretty much that's it. Waking up at 7, going to the gym, reading on the way, getting ready for classes, then lunch at the canteen, those classes on the afternoon where I didn't even hear anything, I just worked on my stuff, and getting back home, kind of tired, but looking forward to it, being with my friends, cooking dinner, sometimes, and watching movies again. I think it's in the simplest things that I find the pieces of life that matter most. Because I was so focused on making videos before, like I made such a promise to myself that I had to do it, even if it wasn't perfect, I just had to do it. And sometimes I didn't. Sometimes I have other priorities like living, and that's fine. Then one of those days, me and my friend decided to go to a protest because there were a few cases recently of horrible, disgusting sexual assaults and it going viral. So people got together and damn, it was amazing. I've only been to 2 protests before and they were pride, so it wasn't as angry as this. It was, but it was also so happy. And this was just kind of sad. And it was heavy. At some points, you literally felt the weight of the world falling on your shoulders. So that meant a lot.
Vas a tarde, vamos passear
Anda a passear num passo ocupado. Achava-me bem escrever uns textos, olhar para a parede, não saber a quantas ando. Flexing session, I'm so sorry, but this shirt was giving, so I had to give. Agora tu. My dear friend, on a video call with my sister. Não estão a gravar agora. And here I was doing my best. I knew I wasn't editing as much because I didn't have my computer, and I just tried to film as much as possible without feeling guilty, without feeling pressured or rushed. I just tried to do my best. And that was it. That has been the last few weeks.